What is going on, everybody? We are back. It is April 15th on this fine Saturday, 3:49 p.m., and the Sixers just destroyed the Brooklyn Nets in Game 1 of the first round of the playoffs. I was very impressed with the Sixers today. They did what they needed to do, and they got the job done. The Nets did not look great. Miles Bridges was the only one with really any fight in this Nets team, but the Sixers were able to pounce all over them. Embiid did great. Tobias Harris was amazing. James Harden was amazing. And players like Tucker, Maxey, Melton, they were all the facilitators today. They were all just doing the job to set up their stars to do good. And I'm really excited to see how the rest of these playoffs turn out because the Sixers look good right now. The thing is usually in the playoffs, they're always missing somebody. They either miss Embiid. They were either missing Simmons when he was good a couple years ago. They were always missing one of their players. They were always missing a key part of the core. But now everyone's healthy. Everyone's ready to fight for the playoffs. And I'm really excited to how they do in this Nets series and moving on if they make it past the first round, which I completely think they are making it past the first round. After seeing today, 121 to 101, that was a blowout. Nice way to start. A perfect way to start. You needed to come out and you needed to give the Nets what they were going to see the rest of the series. You needed to give them a glimpse of what they were going to see in the rest of the series, and what they're going to see is a beatdown by your 76ers. I'm very impressed that they were able to come out like this and dominate, because usually we would see the Sixers let the Nets play with them a little bit. You would see the Sixers kind of give in and just toy with them. And then the Nets might have been able to make a run and maybe win that ball game. But the Sixers dominated them the whole time. I believe they held every scoring advantage in each quarter. They outscored the Nets in every quarter. And if you could do that, you're winners. They did everything they could, and I'm glad to see that. Now let's look over at the stats for the Philadelphia 76ers. Tobias Harris, starting small forward of the game. No starter, actually no. Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, and James Harden were the only starters to go above 30 minutes. Tobias Harris played 28 minutes. He scored 21 points. And guess what? He was 3 for 3 for three-pointers. He was 100% with his 3 points. And that's what you need from Harris. You need him to shoot the three ball. You need him to facilitate, get some points. He had 21 points. He had a block in there. Only one turnover. So that's what you want to see from Tobias Harris. You want to see him put points on the board. Because if he can be good, and you already got Embiid and Harden and guys like Maxey doing good, the Sixers are going to be pretty unstoppable in the playoffs. But Tobias Harris at 21 points. PJ Tucker, you know PJ Tucker is not going to score. But if he can put some points up on the board, if he can do what he does, he had 7 rebounds today. He had 6 points to go along with that. So PJ Tucker had a solid game at 24 minutes he played. He made 2 3-balls, so his 6 points came on 2 3-pointers, which you like to see. He had actually 7 total rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds. That is amazing. If you can get 5 second chance points by one of your players, one of your starters, that's good. So you need PJ Tucker. If he can keep getting those offensive rebounds, if he can keep getting those rebounds in general, then the Sixers are going to be in pretty good shape with him at the power forward position. Now Joel Embiid, he had 26 points. He's not going to light up in the playoffs. He does really good in the regular season with the points category, but in the playoffs, he's all about winning. Joel Embiid is the least selfish player when it comes to the playoffs. He just wants to win for this city. He had 26 points and got 5 rebounds along with that and 3 assists. And drawing the fouls, I just love watching Embiid play. He was 46% in the field goal range, and he made 1 3 in there. His free throws, 11 for 11. We need Embiid to get to the foul line. We need him to shoot his free throws. You can say whatever you want. You can say he's a free throw merchant. But if you can't stop him, you got to foul him. And the defenses, they cannot stop Joel Embiid. The Nets defense will never be able to stop Joel Embiid. So that's what they got to do. They got to foul him. Embiid had 7 more free throws than anyone else on the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey had 4 free throws, and he made all 4 of his. So if you can get Joel Embiid to the line, and if he can make his free throws, he made all 11 of his free throws. That's what you want to see. Now, Tyrese Maxey, he did great, 32 minutes. He only had 13 points, but he was shooting good from the arc. 3 for 5 in 3-point opportunities. He also had 6 rebounds with 5 defensive rebounds to go along with that, and he had 3 steals in there as well. Also, Joel Embiid had 3 steals. Actually, no, I'm looking at the wrong category right now. Tyrese Maxey did have 3 steals. Joel Embiid only had 1. PJ Tucker had 5 steals. I forgot to mention that. He was doing amazing. He was all around. PJ Tucker in the playoffs, I'm going to be mentioning this all playoffs long. PJ Tucker is going to be that dog in the playoffs. You need him to be the one to be a scrappy player. He's going to be getting steals. He's going to be getting rebounds. He's not going to light it up in the points category. I mean, we saw it last year. He destroyed us in the playoffs with the Miami Heat. When he was with the Miami Heat, he beat us in the playoffs with his scrappiness. So if we can have that scrappy type player in PJ Tucker in this playoffs, we're going to go far. Now, James Harden, I really want to shout out James Harden. He had 23 points, 7 made three-pointers. This was the vintage James Harden performance. I loved James Harden back when he was winning that MVP back a couple years ago. He used to shoot the three all the time, and he used to make the three all the time. Now he's settled back into more of a facilitator, more getting assists with guys like Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey on the team. James Harden, along with those 23 points, he was able to get 13 assists with 4 boards as well. James Harden has to be good in this playoffs if we want to have any chance of going past the second round, and so far he's looking really good. Now also, DeAnthony Melton, he didn't have his best game, only 2 for 9 in field goal opportunities, 2 for 7 in three-point opportunities, only got 6 points. So we need him to be a little bit better, but we can afford him not doing as good if our starters are playing out of their minds. And George Niang, also 8 points. I want to talk about him as well because he's going to be important in the playoffs out of the bench. Now, that's all really I have to talk about in this game. I mean, the Nets, they weren't lighting anything up, so I really don't have much to talk about them. Besides Mikal Bridges. I don't know what I'm saying. I always like to call him Miles for some reason. But Mikal Bridges, he got 30 points, and he was lighting it up. He shot 50% from 3, only 2 for 4, and he also shot 12 for 18 from field goal opportunities. So we need to stop him if we want to cruise through this Nets series. We can't let him get hot, because if he gets hot, he can make the rest of this Nets offense go off. You guys, they got guys like Seth Curry. I mean, I used to talk about Seth Curry all the time in my 2021 breakdowns because Seth Curry, if he goes off, he's going to go off. He's going to make a lot of threes. So Sixers did good with shutting down Seth Curry. He only shot the ball 5 times off the bench. So if you can only have Seth Curry shoot the ball 5 times, you're looking pretty good. But Mikal Bridges, we need to stop him. He had 30 points. That's not what we want to see. We need to shut him down. If we could shut him down, it should be a pretty, I would say, Sixers in 4 or Sixers in 5. But he's the biggest problem on the Nets offense. But other than that, that's going to do it for this Sixers rundown. I am so excited for the playoffs, and I'm really glad I get to do these rundowns again. I'm glad I got the new face cam because I'm so excited to share what I have to say about the Sixers playoffs with you guys and share what I have to say about the rest of the Philly sports with you guys. So if you haven't yet, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications if you haven't yet, and leave a comment of what you thought about Game 1 of the playoffs and what other videos you guys want me to make. I know I've been a little busy with school, so I haven't been able to make any videos in the past week, so let me know what you guys want to see. But other than that, that's going to do it. I'll see you guys after Game 2, and I'll see you guys in the next one.